What's up, Stu Crew? Welcome to a Q&A. We haven't done a Q&A in a while, it seems like.
Wow, it actually does feel like a minute since we sat down.
I know.
Definitely back when I was pregnant, for sure.
Yeah, which is why we're considering this one mostly a postpartum Q&A. See how life is, see what questions you guys have for us.
A little check-in.
A little check-in. It's been 6 weeks. She turned
Just
6
crazy.
weeks yesterday.
That makes me so sad.
I know.
It all happened so fast. I feel like the last couple weeks of pregnancy, you're always like, I'm never gonna have the baby. I just want to hold her in my hands. Or obviously her. I didn't know back then.
Yep.
But I feel like you're constantly it feels like it's gonna be forever the last couple weeks. And then the second you go into labor, everything's a blur.
It's true.
And boom, here we are sitting in here with a 6-week-old.
Yeah, it's one of those things to
girl.
me. Have you ever had something that seems like it feels like so long ago, but at the same time it feels like yesterday?
Absolutely.
There's certain
things. This is a perfect
things
scenario
that I think about. I'm like, oh wow, it feels like kind of a long time ago we were in the hospital having her. And then the next minute I think about it, I'm like, no, actually that kind of feels like
all
yesterday.
the things that have happened in between that time.
That's true.
That's what's wild.
Yeah. Oh, I did want to take a quick break from the questions from the Q&A and tell you guys about Casetify. If you're noticing my case over here, we recently got the new Casetify cases for the new iPhone 17 lineup, and I'm loving it. This one right here, Carlin gives her phones to the kids way too often. This is actually the bounce case. I'll show you later, but this is insane. You can drop this from I don't even know what, and it will survive. It's insane. This is like an accessory. Carlin loves these suction mounts because
if you like to watch shows while you get ready, or FaceTime, or you like to film content, it suctions to mirrors, windows, all the things, but it also pops off if you like the charging that magnetizes. So I like that you don't have to take your whole case off every time.
Right, like in the car we have a wireless charger, so she can just take this off, charge it, but then it can just MagSafe right back on, suction onto things. But that's the bounce case. I've got the glaze case. This one's just very sleek, but also still gonna protect your phone. It's also scratch resistant, which is huge for me. I do not like scratches showing up on my screens or my cases.
You are so particular about that.
I really am.
You guys know that we have been a long time Casetify fans. We get them every phone we've had, pretty much for years.
You can customize. They've got holiday options, but you can even customize with your name or this or that. There's so many options, hundreds and hundreds of ways you can do it.
I feel like it'd make a really good Christmas gift now that I think about it, because a lot of people are getting the newer phones that are coming out. And you could get them an upgraded case that's I don't know. That'd be a cute gift.
We've also got a ring stand and so many other accessories. Wallets. I've got a wallet to go on the back.
Wristlet.
Like a wristlet to put on your phone, which is way easier now that the bounce case's edges are expanded. Way easier to attach. It's nice to just let it dangle.
It kind of gives you free hands, especially with a baby.
And talking about hands-free, their Impact ring stand case, it can actually lift the camera ring so that it can stand up to watch shows, set up a time-lapse, whatever. It comes in so handy. But if you guys are in need of a new case, or you just want to check out all the different styles they have, I'll throw a link in the description and a QR code on the screen. That will get you 15% off. Let's jump right in with a few easy ones. Carlin, how are you feeling at this point? Pros and cons. This is just a good in general, This
is really good. I was talking to my sister about this the other day. Because once you have a kid, there's no expectations. You're in your little newborn bubble, and life is beautiful. Everything's perfect, even though obviously it's not perfect. There's a lot of things going on.
But you feel you're over the moon.
Yes, it's almost like an adrenaline, if I could explain it. And it flies by. But then around 6 weeks, it feels like your life should already be trending back to normal. That's when I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can handle this, because you go in this slump.
You come from such a high.
It's expected that you have to just jump right into life.
Yeah, to then jumping back into life, jumping back into routine, knowing you, not me saying this has been you. You almost feel like you want to jump right back into working out. There's so many things on your mind that it's
but you don't always feel exactly normal yet. You don't feel your body doesn't feel exactly normal. Yes, you're healed up in a lot of ways.
Which is why you have to pace yourself. You can't let a week or a day or a timeline dictate what you do or how you feel.
Yeah.
You just go by you.
Been trying to be very intentional about baby blues. And so the second I feel that overwhelmness coming over me, I very quickly try and shift my perspective. And that is helped so much. The other day I was had a million things going on. It was laundry piling up, the dishes, my hair needed to wash, our sheets were nasty. They needed to wash. She leaked. It was a million things.
Yeah.
I was okay, But let's think about this. I'm so grateful to be in this beautiful season of life. I am. It's like the greatest thing. It's a dream. It literally is a dream.
Well, and coming from a guy, it's not going to mean much because I've never been there.
Okay.
But obviously, like, you can't take those things lighthearted because those are real things that women feel in postpartum.
Yeah.
The blues or the postpartum blues, whatever you want to call it. But it's very wise of you to try and mentally see if it's possible to, before you get too far down that rabbit hole, to change your perspective.
Yeah, I agree.
Because, I mean, it's right there in the Bible. Like, think on these things. Think about the happy things, the joyful things. And it can change your perspective.
It is. I think a lot of it has to do with perspective, and it's been really sweet. Not that it can't be hard, but thankfully so far it's honestly been a great experience.
Praise the Lord. Ooh, how many kids did Carlin want when she was younger? Not now, not what are you thinking. Did you ever throw out a number as you were like growing up?
I don't think I ever threw out a number.
Especially coming from 19
honest.
kids. If you did not know this, Carlin is one of 19 children.
Yeah.
She has 18 siblings.
I'm number 9 in the lineup.
So I would assume you were thinking big back then.
I definitely would have thought big. I never threw out a number, but I did always just think I'd have a ton of kids.
Right.
Then when we started dating, we always kind of threw out the number 6.
I'm one of 6. So like... Yeah. She was like, I probably won't have 19. Let's go ahead and say that. And so, like, if we're thinking a big family and you're used to 6, like, maybe we could see 6.
But now that I've had a couple, I definitely think it's dwindled down each time.
Okay. What is y'all's favorite thing to do with Navy Kate at night? Get her to sleep? Okay, good one. Has it been a big difference with y'all having 3 kids in the house?
I mean, I definitely think it's been a difference.
It's a difference. You're
when
outnumbered.
We're all trying to get out of the house.
Yes.
I would say when I've noticed it the most since we started going back to church like Sunday morning.
If you're going out, if you're going like, oh, one of us holds Zay's hand, well then somebody's got the car seat. Like, you are outnumbered. You have one extra child. It's obviously more difficult. But I don't think it has been an insane adjustment. Like, I think it's been a little easier than I anticipated.
I do agree, which I don't know how to get the further out it gets.
True.
But so far it's been really sweet. And I don't know if we ever specified this or like talked about it with me and you, but kind of naturally, I would say I kind of have focused a little more on Navy Kate if we're going out. And she's with me, like say we go out to lunch or dinner. She'll sit on my side and Evans is more with the older two, just because he'll grab both of their hands.
I've tried and picked up more slack with the older kids, and Carlin with
flown
Navy.
into that.
Yeah.
I don't think we like said, no, this is how it's going to be, but it's worked
out
really well.
Except for those days like Sunday morning, one of us gets one ready, one gets the other, rock, paper, scissors for who gets the third one ready.
No, it's not.
No.
We do tag team now.
Do. Oh, you know what sounds very similar, but completely different?
Okay.
What's been your favorite part of having 3 kids? Mine already, I'd have to just say the bond. The bond of the kids. Seeing the kids actually thrive. We talked about this in the last video, actually, that you watched. Like, the kids have actually done so well with Navy Kate.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think just their relationships in general, the sibling relationship it's so beautiful. Layla walked up to Navy yesterday when I was feeding her and getting ready for bed, and she just looked at her and she said, you are, like, having my baby sister is like a dream come true. Like, you are a dream come true, Navy. And she said her name. She's like, Navy, you are a dream come true.
The things Layla says, she's like, so smart, and it just
that is the
blows
sweetest
my
thing.
mind.
I love it. She's already getting rolls in her back.
I believe it. Our kids normally chunk up within the first few months.
So fast.
All right, one question I'm sure a lot of people have, which I know you don't have all the answers to, but your health issues this pregnancy were a lot different than last pregnancy. Or last delivery or postpartum, whatever you want to call it. So someone is saying, after doing all the natural birth, has your health and recovery been better? By the way, they said you rocked that delivery.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, I have chatted with like some of my friends about this, and Evan obviously, because I do have some thoughts on it, but also I can't tell you that natural versus not changed anything.
Right.
For me personally, I wanted to do it just because I was nervous about getting the epidural. I felt like after Layla, I had to go back in and had meningitis, had to do a spinal tap and all kinds of stuff like that. So I don't know. That probably had nothing to do with the epidural. But these are just things that like are in my mind. And then after Zayd, I don't know. A lot of you thought that it had something to do with the epidural maybe. Obviously, my doctors said that did not, which they're smarter and know way more than I do.
No offense to you guys. You're smart too.
I don't know. But the fact that we never really got a definitive answer was kind of like...
It's in the back of your mind.
It's in the back of your mind.
I mean, if you eat at a restaurant and you have issues after it 2 times, you're going to have it in the back of your mind. I might not try that again.
And it could have nothing to do with it all. I hate to even really say this publicly just because, like, I do not know. But this was just something that I wanted to do for myself. I definitely had a lot of ideas going into an unmedicated birth, like, from other people's stories. Like, a lot of them said, like, I felt so empowered. It was, like... superpower, which I think it was that, but I think unmedicated and epidural, like medicated, they were both the same to me. I thought it was so beautiful. Like either way, it was like so perfect. We're almost 6 weeks out. I have my like postpartum checkup appointment next week, so hopefully we'll get cleared and all of that. But as far as the delivery side, I didn't notice recovery being much different. Would you say it was different?
I am not a woman. I've never had a baby, so I don't know.
I don't know. Based on how I acted?
I do think, well, it's like you said, we can't pinpoint it to the epidural. But I know the first 2 pregnancies, when you, like, would first get out of the bed and do things that first day, you were more dizzy and stuff than you were this time, I felt like.
I did pass out after the epidural a lot with day 2. Like, trying to
get up
and go to the bathroom.
Layla, didn't you pass out in the bathroom?
Yes.
Yeah.
True, I wasn't dizzy. So maybe that's true. Maybe it was better.
I think you seemed more just like...
in it?
Obviously, there was more pain, but I think you were more alert during the delivery, and I felt like your after was just more like, oh, wow, I'm not hooked up to an IV. There's less things I have to do. It's
now that
over.
I think about it. That was nice. Also, there were definitely cons and pros. Like, not being hooked up to anything during delivery was... like amazing that you could walk around and do whatever you wanted to.
Yeah, they obviously had an IV in her arm, but there was like nothing having to be ran through it.
Yeah, I didn't have to have like Pitocin, did not have to have like a bunch of fluids, which all of that was so nice because when you get hooked up, you're just sitting in the bed the whole time.
Yeah.
Which obviously I don't know if I could have done that. If I couldn't have like moved and done my own thing. I feel like I'm kind of going in a circle with this answer because I don't know, it's also like a blur. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about all of it.
And after all that, we're back to the beginning of the question. We don't know.
True. It all feels fresh. So
okay, this will help you answer that question.
Okay.
If you all have another kid, would you do natural or do the epidural?
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Wow, what a good time for that question.
Right after I said there was no way I would ever do this again. I was like, that was the worst thing ever.
After the pain, and I can't blame you. You did say that.
But about a week or 2 out, I was like, I mean, I would be very tempted to. I'm not going to, like, put pressure on myself that
don't throw it out there yet. But...
all I will do is go unmedicated. But there's a high chance that I would do it again because I really did love my experience. And it could have nothing to do with being unmedicated too. It could be just that it was a beautiful birth compared to my previous birth. And so I relate that to it being unmedicated, and it could have nothing to do with that. I could have an epidural next time and it'd be completely beautiful. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Are there any big trips planned with 3 kiddos, and do you think it'll be harder since you're outnumbered? To be honest, I mean, you guys know we do travel quite a bit, I would say.
We'll say that the previous year and kind of the beginning of this year, we traveled more than we ever have. And I loved it, but we also knew when we have another baby, we're going to have to settle down just a wee bit.
And this year, we kind of knew about the baby and this year, and we also just said, like, we wanted it to be a travel year. We were already doing the cruise with Layla for her birthday. We knew that, but...
we also thought it'd be easier in my belly versus out of my belly.
That's true. But because of the baby and just kind of, I think... winter and getting close to Christmas, we like to not travel as much. So we do not actually, I don't think we have any trips
We don't
planned.
have any trips
Do we not?
planned. That's a rarity for us.
Like even looking into the future, I don't think we have trips
I don't
planned.
have one thing on my calendar.
I don't think
Besides holidays in Nashville, which I don't really consider that a full trip because it's like 3 hours away.
Yeah, I'm not thinking like going to
see
see my family or something for maybe Thanksgiving or Christmas. But
that doesn't mean that there won't be an unexpected trip that we plan.
Oh boy, Carlin's already starting to feel better.
It'd be kind of cool to see how we handle.
But yes, 3 kids, I think it will be
kids.
way different. Like she will be being pushed in a stroller or car seat. especially flying. Like, the kids love to fly, but that is going to be a little
Layla was
hectic.
begging me yesterday to go in an airplane.
Oh, I know. They say
it
it all the time. Zayd says it. He's like, I'm going to go fly in an airplane.
Gosh, maybe we should do something.
Okay, here we go. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
We should.
We already touched on this, but they're saying, I'm guessing there were fears of Carlin having seizures after the pregnancy, and we must be relieved that you haven't and that everything's healthy so far. It is true.
So far, it's been very smooth. I've not had any symptoms.
We talk a lot about the delivery, but the truth is, if you remember, she really kind of had like her first seizure episode. It was about 6 weeks after. So really, it was postpartum, and
but it was a little different in the sense that I was already passing out a ton in labor and dizzy and like weird throughout ever since like labor.
Right. So that's why we are praising the Lord that we have high hopes that she is doing way better this time.
And our doctors did tell us before we got pregnant when we asked like, are we cleared to have like another baby or whatnot? They did say from what even though I didn't have a diagnosis, they said it was probably an underlying issue triggered by labor, birth, and your body basically worked itself out or balanced itself out. And so when we asked about getting pregnant again, they were like, you're fine. You'll just have extra monitoring, and it's a 50-50 chance whether that gets triggered again.
Right.
So that's kind of what we went into this with. But so far, I mean, it's been so good. And I feel so grateful, and I don't want to get emotional about it, but I know that it's one of those things that you guys, family, our friends have just surrounded us in prayer over that.
Yeah.
And I just think it makes the biggest difference.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful.
And keep those up if you would. I mean, you don't ever know what's happening just at the 6-week part, but just for now, praise the Lord, everything's gone so well, and we'll just keep praying. Ooh, what child made the biggest change, like after the first, second, or third? Oh.
I was like, huh?
Well, I'm sitting here thinking the first is technically the biggest change. You go from being parents that could just...
That was easy for me, though.
But still, you go from being parents that could just up and go to Taco Bell at midnight if you want to. Well, now, you've got to load up a baby in a car seat, put a blanket... Oh, it's cold out. Put a blanket, make sure they're warm. Warm up the car.
Needless to say, we never did that.
Yeah, like, that's technically, I still think, the biggest change. But I would actually say going to 2 was harder than going to 3.
Yeah, I'd agree, because this is also the first time you've worked from home, which I think makes a big difference. Because both of my other postpartum experiences were me by myself. So I will say this has like been a breeze having you here.
Well, thanks.
So grateful.
I don't think it's been that much of a help, but I could see how it could be a lot easier.
Just little things, knowing you're there and keep an eye on the big kids while I get a shower. Or while baby's sleeping. I can do things for myself. It's been nice.
A little more freedom throughout the day than just waiting until I get home. Yeah. All right, took a quick break. Layla. Oh my
I've called her Layla so many times. I'm so glad you just did that.
Navy is having lunch.
It's a girl and a girl, I think.
Yeah, Navy's eating. So I always have questions until I'm on the spot. I will just say I love watching your growing beautiful family.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Ooh, what has been the best baby item investment? Like a swaddle, a crib, a stroller, etc.
All right.
Wow.
Good. You get one, then I get one?
Let's just say you wanted to splurge on like one thing.
Okay.
I would actually, something I didn't think I was going to like as much as I do, is I do think I like that stroller. Or the car seat. So it's like a car seat, and it's chunkier, but it has wheels underneath it that you pull it out and then the wheels drop.
It's very convenient.
Like going into church or going into Dollywood or wherever you want to go, you don't even have to really bring a separate stroller. Like, that is your stroller, and then it just folds down and goes in as a car seat. Especially if you're running
quickly into the store and right back out, like you're just running a quick errand.
Yeah.
It does save you a lot from getting them out and then putting them back
True.
in.
Like Dollywood or something, I would take a different stroller. True. But like mall, church, going into Walmart, crazy.
Very nice. Okay, so that's yours. Mine, I'm a very minimalistic person when it comes to having baby things. Yep. I don't know why. I just feel like I have been from the start. Probably a baby wrap.
You love those.
A Snuggle Me, because they're easy to lounge in, and some good soft swaddles and sleepers. My baby lives in sleepers, swaddles. Well, I'm just saying those are my main 4 things that I use all the time. Oh, and a good nursing cover. Shout out to my sister. This is the best one. She actually hand makes them from Carlin Corner. I think she just restocked them too.
Is Zayd potty trained, or do you have 2 sets of diapers to change? Yes, Zayd is 3.5. He might have taken a little longer than some. I don't really know. No offense, Zayd. I took a long time. Ask my parents, I took a long time to potty train.
He was doing really well. We had a little bit of a regression.
Yeah.
And I think night times were a little complicated
right.
for a while.
Yeah.
But he's been doing so good.
I think it was my fault. I think sometimes, even without maybe Carlin knowing, I might have put a pull-up on at night so that I didn't have the hassle of if there was an accident. And then I think that did kind of throw him off a little bit. So I think it's better to just go cold turkey. But no, he is doing great. So only 1 diaper to change.
Yes,
that's
but
huge.
he was definitely harder than Layla was.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a boy thing
I think
versus
it is.
girl thing.
I think it is
or
a
maybe
lot.
not. I
think
don't know.
It is a lot. What's the best part of seeing the kids interact as a trio? Sometimes, like, and I'm not great at focusing on all the little moments all the times, but every once in a while it'll hit me. Like the other night we were at soccer practice and I told Carlin, I was like, dude, 7 years ago, or let's go back, 9 years ago, we like just started talking, just started dating. We started in September, so it'd be October. We were just talking a month 9 years ago, right?
Time flies
2016,
when you're older.
and
The
it's
older you get,
2025.
the faster it flies.
I know.
feel like.
So 9 years ago, we're just talking as 2 young kids, just chilling. And then 6.5 years ago, we get married. And then we have a child. We have 2. We have 3. And now we're just sitting out the other night at soccer practice, perfect fall weather, watching our son play. Our daughter's being nice, cheering him on, and we got a baby in our arms. And it was a perfect night. Like, it's just like, those are the nights you live for. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing fancy, but it's just... we built this life, praise the Lord, on Him and together, and...
You might make me cry.
Well, it's like the simple nights get to me more. I'd rather just go sit in the hot tub and just chill and hang with my family and go out back and play with the kids.
It makes you realize what's really important in life.
Yeah.
And it really is each other.
It's fun to take trips and it's fun to do this and that, but like the simple things really do like hit you like, wow. It's just the family. You're blessed with just God and family. That's literally the main thing.
That's so sweet, babe. You have a great perspective.
Okay, do you plan on having more kids? We talked at the beginning about what you thought when you were younger. What's your mind at now after 3 kids? You don't have to give like a set answer.
I won't, but before her, I definitely treated this pregnancy as it potentially could be our last, just depending on how it went. Obviously, we both
due to
wanted
health
more,
reasons and stuff.
but we thought, like, obviously, if this goes sideways, like, it's not. Like, this is our
Understandable.
last.
If everything was just perfect from here on out. She said within, I think, a week of being home. Maybe it was more like a couple days. I don't even remember. She looks at me and holding her, and she's just looking at her, and she's just like, I'm going to have at least 2 more. I'm like, okay, so that jumps straight to 5. At least 2 more jumps straight to 5. And then who knows what it's going to be after that.
I don't think we can do more than 5, can we?
No, I'm up for whatever. We're both from bigger families, so we're used to it. I think if the Lord had us stop right here, we are beyond blessed and content.
But I need one more. Just one.
Or if He allowed us to go on, then we're blessed there too. But I don't know. Like, I think if I outgrow something that seats 8, like a Suburban, I would feel overwhelmed.
Oh, you would 100% feel overwhelmed.
Which that would be 6 kids.
I think
2
I
parents
could.
and 6 kids. I don't think I want to be like a 15-passenger van type of guy. Maybe that's selfish. But I think anything over 8 seats feels a little crazy to me.
You never know what the future holds. Let's just say that.
That's
Perspectives
true.
change. The older you get, the more sentimental you get, the more you're like thinking about getting older and like you want family around. Like that's what I think about. I think when I'm going to Christmas, I want my kids to come home and celebrate Christmas and, all the things.
Yeah, if you only have 2 kids and one can't make it, well, now there's only 1 kid coming home for Christmas.
And just recently we did a sleepover. Oh, I guess Evan filmed it, so you guys saw it. We did a sleepover at my parents' house. And it was just another thing that was like, look at the beautiful life that they created.
It's true.
Like, this is what I want when I'm older, so.
It's true.
Sorry, babe. 15-passenger van might be rolling out.
I know. Watch me say this and watch this video back in 10 years and we've got like 12 kids.
Like how my dad said, we could have 20 kids if we trust God for children. And Dad literally
Is that what he told your mom?
Literally when she told him, she was like, I think that we should trust God for children. because we trust him with our eternity and with, like, our life and decisions and work and whatever, so we should trust him with kids. And Dad said, that'd be crazy. We'll have 20 kids. That's his quote. Off. He said he was a little. He had 19 kids after that.
Oh,
that's
my word.
Crazy.
I will say, big shout out to you guys for being very kind. The reason I'm kind of scrolling through a lot of these is most of the questions are just inquiring about your health and like how it's doing compared to last time. So you guys are so sweet, and the prayers that you like just throw our way and the encouragement is very kind.
Yeah. It's hard to believe sometimes when I scroll back and see older videos of that season of life that we were in. It was very challenging, obviously, but there were so many life lessons that we learned. And looking back, I just feel God's protection in so many ways, so many things that could have been so different. And when I was in the moment, I thought this is going to be my life forever. And now seeing where God has taken us.
I think sometimes the things you go through in life, they honestly just mature you. And there's been so many people go through like way more crazy things than even we've done. Like I totally get that. But like you come a long way from being a teenager and arguing with your brother over a soccer game on your PlayStation because he just beat you to like knowing that none of that stuff matters. Like, not that I have it figured out, but it matures you so much just going through life and just trusting God and seeing how he carries you and walks with you through every step of your life, through Carlin's health, through baby situations, through deliveries, through this, through that, and just noticing like none of the little stuff matters anymore. That's really, I think, what matures you is just like God takes care of even the big things. Don't worry about the dumb little things that don't matter.
Not that there's not going to be really hard and tough seasons, but through it all, he's there. So if you're in one of those seasons, just know there is light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. And I know it may not feel it like now, but there will be eventually. He's got you.
Carlin, first of all, you look great. You seem more emotional this time.
I am more emotional this time.
Or maybe you just feel more comfortable to be open with us. My question is, do you feel you are more emotional after this birth? I would use the word sentimental.
Yes.
Which in return is bringing the emotional.
Yes, I could see that. And I do think maybe I am a little more open about it this time in the sense that I do film so much of my life, but I feel like I even film more now than even I did back then.
Oh,
like, wouldn't you say?
We talked and filmed quite a bit about Carlin's health stuff, but there was so much we never even said. Yeah. Because, like, there were certain things Carlin just kind of wanted to keep between us. Yeah. Like, yeah, definitely.
Not that there aren't still things now that it's just between us, but I do think we've also had a lot going on. Yeah. Within the season, and obviously postpartum, your hormones are even crazier. So, yes, I would say I am a little more, like, sentimental, but not in the blues situation.
No, that's why I said sentimental. You're almost a happy sentimental.
Yeah, it's just like, even though life isn't perfect, it just feels perfect.
Yeah, Carlin will look at me and just be like, my goodness, I could cry. You're amazing. You're such a good husband. I love you. You're so cute. I'm just
you
kidding.
are, though. It is true.
No,
yesterday, he was looking hot.
No,
man.
I'm actually exaggerating.
He had these, like, Old Navy pants on that he got from Old Navy and this button down, and it was like, sheesh.
I actually thought she was joking. How she was saying it sounded sarcastic, but she was meaning it. No, I'm saying that totally joking, but that is the more emotional side of her. Like, she'll just look down at the baby and start crying happy tears. Like,
I know.
She's just happy.
You can't get me talking on anything that's like sentimental or I'll lose it.
I love it.
I just don't want to take for granted. I really, really don't want to take for granted the simple things.
It matures you and you realize that like so much matters. Will you shorten her name to just Navy or you'll keep it Navy Kate? I am actually starting to really grow with Navy Kate. If you remember like the young actor kids on like the Full House show, Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, like she went by Mary Kate. I kind of like the two-name thing.
Evan got sold on Navy because of Kate, Navy Kate, like the flow of it together.
I think it flows well. But also, Carlin has said, like, Navy is a little more less traditional. So if she wants to go by just Kate, that's a more traditional option if she wants to use her middle name. So it's kind of whatever she wants. But for now, I don't know. I'll either go Navy or Navy Kate. I won't call her Kate, I don't think.
No.
Unless she wants me to.
Yeah, unless she gets older.
What do you want?
Zayd calls her Navy Kate. Layla calls her Navy. Zayd calls her Navy Kate or baby girl.
Or cutie baby. He literally goes, hey, cutie baby.
My cutie baby. It's so sweet. And then Layla pretty much goes by baby girl or Navy. And I would say I do Navy Kate or Navy, and Evan does Navy Kate.
What advice would you give to a first-time mom? Okay, I said it matures us. I didn't say it gives us all the answers. That's you. I don't know.
I don't know. You just better take every moment in. In the hard parts, the overwhelming parts, if you don't take it in, it will fly by so fast and take 100 videos. I mean, fill up your camera roll because they look different every single day.
And don't let it beat you down. When you do think you don't have it all together and you're starting to get overwhelmed, you're killing it. You're crushing it. The fact that you even had a baby is insane.
Jinx.
So don't let it beat you down.
And also take photos of you and your baby. I feel like I take so many of her, but like, oh, my hair's not fixed or I'm not ready. And then I feel like one day I'm going to want to look back and see those messy days of postpartum.
It's true. I know we do social media in a way, like whatever, but that's not really the stuff Carlin cares about. Carlin wants me to just snap a photo of her and the baby, like when she's not fixed up, when she's just in the moment with her. Like she doesn't care about the other side near as much as just the raw and real photos. That's what Carlin
You'll
loves.
Look back on that season so sweetly because it is a blur.
Yeah. Carlin, do you have a skincare or a vitamin routine that you use to help her tummy area skin go back to pre-pregnancy condition? I did not know what this question was when I started it.
No, I just been like doing belly oil and stuff. Like,
oh, some upcoming holidays. Are you going to the farm for Thanksgiving? I don't know if they're doing it.
We have not made any holiday plans.
We typically go to the farm or to my family's, but I don't know if they're doing the farm.
I heard Mom talking about it the other day. They're still, I think, gonna go, but they don't know if like the whole family's gonna go. Just depending on how overwhelmed, honestly, Jane's.
We want to do what's best for Mama Jane. Sometimes she wants everyone there, and then sometimes it's a little harder on her. So we want to do whatever is best for her.
Yeah, but we honestly have not confirmed any of our holiday plans.
No.
Which we need to talk about.
We do need to figure that out.
We need to figure out what is what and dates and our Christmas and our we haven't even crossed that bridge. But
I'll tell you what, eggnog's already out.
Yes, Evan has already picked up a gallon or half a gallon. Oh, bless you.
Does Navy have blue eyes and they think she looks like me? So, quick backstory. Dr. Evan checking in. Let me get my stethoscope. Baby's eyes colors can change up to 6 months down the road. I learned that. Thank you, ChatGPT or Google or something. But as of now, we both would agree they look navy. They look blue, and we named her Navy.
They are more blue than my other kids. They are more blue than my other kids
I'm
were
blue
at this
eyes.
point.
Okay, I fell for a brown-eyed babe. Brown-eyed babe. And so the brown eyes are adorable. Layla, Zayd, they look so cute. As a guy with the only blue eyes in the family, I wouldn't mind a child having blue eyes, especially if we named her Navy. How crazy. So I'm pulling for that.
Brown eyes are more dominant.
Supposedly, Carlin has to have, sorry, Dr. Evan, let me get my stethoscope back on. Supposedly, Carlin has to have some type of gene or something in her eye or in her body, I don't know, that has a blue gene.
Yeah.
Blue gene.
And you have to have it too, which obviously you do.
I'd say I have it because I have blue eyes.
I think
but they said it's very, 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 very unlikely to have a blue-eyed baby, supposedly.
Wasn't it like 3% or something?
I don't know.
1 or 3%. It was something extremely low. So if they stay, I will be shocked. We will both be shocked.
So they look navy right now. Carlin thinks they're turning a little more gray, and then they're going to turn brown.
I don't know. No, I think they started gray, and they've turned a little blue, and they're still blue.
She's a month and a half down.
Zayd has Layla has extremely dark brown eyes,
Zayd's
like chocolate. Can't
brown.
see pupils like mine. Zayd's are more of like, wouldn't that be like hazel?
Yeah, sure. Hazelnut.
Because they also have like a green tint a little bit sometimes. Sometimes Zayd does. But they're more like hazel, a little bit lighter brown.
I'm not great with eyes. Like when I talk to someone, you're supposed to look at their eyes, but like I could never tell you what eye color they had. I don't even really examine my kids' eye colors, I guess. Anyways, so yeah, that'd be cool, but we don't know yet. Did you expect it to be a girl? I did not expect it, but I think she is so cute and one of the greatest gifts of God.
I love how you read these questions like, no, so monotone. And they're like saying such nice stuff, and you're like, monotone.
Well, because I was already thinking of my answer. Yes, Daddy Evan was right. I said girl all along, I believe.
I was
Carlin said
literally
boy.
shocked.
Yeah.
I'm still a little shocked.
We've said it before. We'll say it again. I'm pretty sure I've guessed all 3 correctly, and Carlin has guessed all 3 incorrectly. So each year, from here on out, if we have more, I'm just going to let her guess first, then I'll guess the opposite.
But also,
so that I
guess first every time, so he just guessed the opposite. So really,
it's not my fault that I know you're not going to get it right. I'm sorry.
Oh, whatever.
Ooh, what are both of your regular workout routines, and do you still have workout partners? God bless you both. Carlin was very, very, very into working out. Before pregnancy and during her pregnancy. Obviously, she cannot right now.
Until I get cleared next week.
I, this year, have tried to do like lower calorie and just lose a little weight by eating a little bit better. Nothing too strict. But it has worked, even just doing that. But I've not been good at the gym. And now I'm mad at myself because if I did low calorie while in the gym, it just would have sandwiched together.
But he's done some home workouts postpartum.
Yes.
With Beachbody.
Yes, I've done some home workouts.
I mean, just like he feels like he's not being consistent enough.
Yes, if I'm not like in a gym or consistently doing something every day, 7 days a week, I get mad at myself. But
you look great.
Thanks. I need to look better. But I'm thinking when Carlin gets... Well, hey, what are you staring at me for? When Carlin gets back, though, like,
you think it'll motivate you?
I do need motivation. I'm that kind of guy. So when she's coming back into
need motivation. What do you mean?
I think it's going to motivate us both back into it. And I used to work out quite a bit, and it is one of those things. The more you do it, the more you feel better, and the more you love it. So I just need to get back into it more hardcore, in a way. Is Carlin breastfeeding? Yes, that is the milk supply we have chosen.
Easy. The milk supply. The way you say that.
Whole milk.
It's so awkward about talking about stuff. No, yeah. I was able to do that with both the other kids. Layla up into like a year, a little over a year. Zayd around like 11, 12 months. So I'm hoping to hit around the year mark with her too.
Yeah.
But obviously, I feel like every time is different, people say. So we'll see.
But recommendation, we have some formula here on hand because the other day, Carlin did go out. I thought I was about to have to crack it open. I was like, babe, I know she's hungry. It's getting close to your time. Are you almost home? And she was able to make it home. But I was getting a little on edge.
She was fine. It wasn't even 3 hours.
Oh, she was fine. But
I was literally only gone. I fed her right before I left, and it was literally like 2 hours. Oh,
you were in your allotted time. I just get stressed whenever they start to whimper.
I'm like, she's just tired. Like, let her go to sleep.
I changed her diaper, and that helped.
I'm figured.
Oh, they're wanting to see our baby photos. I think you've done some stuff on Instagram, right? To see who she compares to? In the past you have, though, right?
No, I
thought you had a baby photo of me.
Oh, of you?
They want to see yours and mine to compare to her.
Oh, I may have done yours, but not mine. I don't know.
Well, that's okay. They all look like me anyway, so don't worry about it.
I think Navy has some of my kids.
She does. They're a mixture for sure. One day I'll see you, one day I'll see me. Actually, confession, I just lied. I never really can see babies that well. I don't see faces in babies that well. Other people will see you, and then they'll see me, and they'll tell me that.
You're so funny.
I just don't. Like, every once in a while, I can see it.
I feel you. I feel like sometimes they have to be very distinctly, like, one for the other.
Yes.
To, like, yeah.
Yes.
Confession, I just lied.
That was a big gulp.
I know, sometimes it does that. I don't know why.
How is Zayd feeling about soccer after playing some more games? I think Zayd is like Daddy Evan, okay? We get into something, and then even if we love it or not, we kind of want to get into something else and try something else. Remember when I got into softball?
You do that. Remember when you bought a guitar because you were going to learn a guitar and you never touched it after the first week?
Yeah, I bought
Remember when you were going to learn piano?
Well, I didn't buy a piano, though.
Yeah,
I just said it'd be cool.
you said you're going to practice on
Carlin
piano.
knows piano. I told her she should teach me. I should buy a keyboard and teach me piano. I love to sing, but I never knew any instruments.
Yeah.
So I got a cheap guitar. Zach was going to teach me, and my fingers were kind of doing this, and I was like, that's uncomfortable. And I stopped. But... no, I did that with softball, too.
I can count so many fingers right now. All the things that you started for like a week.
I think that is Zayd. He's gotten so much better, and he's actually doing really good. He's the youngest and
he's
smallest
had some
on
really
the team.
Good games.
And he's run out there kicking. The other day, he almost scored, but it didn't cross the line. He's doing so good. But he's also telling me now that soccer's almost over, he wants to do baseball next year.
But I also think that's a little bit of Evan encouraging him to do it. Evan's like, you don't like this anymore, let's do something else.
No, I did play baseball growing up as well, so I'm kind of like the Disney dad that's like,
I think he wants
you
to
can
play
live my dream, son. No. For real, though, he says he loves golf and he wants to try baseball. So we're probably going to let him try a few different sports while he's young and see what he really wants to vibe with throughout, like, his older childhood
I think
years.
we'll switch it, like, each season until we know what he wants to do.
Yeah. Why not? So we'll see. But he's actually doing great at soccer. He's come such a long way.
He only has one more game left.
I think it's 2. I thought it was 1. They told me it was 2.
Okay, 2 more games left.
Yeah. Ooh, do you Do you need a bigger car now? Listen here.
I can't get rid of my car. Sorry, I love it.
Listen here. Some of you hate on the Tesla. Some of you like on the Tesla.
It makes my life so easy.
Carlin has actually become a believer. Like, the Tesla, especially the way they can... You say a believer
like it's a Christian thing.
No. The thing is, especially the way they can, like, drive themselves and stuff, Carlin has even grown to love it so much. So... It's
not just that. When I couldn't drive for, like, 2 years, and then I started back driving, I got more scared about driving.
Yeah.
And I'm not familiar... driving big cars anymore, which is funny to say because I used to drive around a 15-passenger van. But now it scares me to death, just even a little bigger of a car. And I love that the Tesla is so compact. But the only thing that is a little complicated is like when we go on trips. But we haven't gone on trips yet, so we haven't really crossed that bridge. So we'll let you know.
It's getting there because I know it will be harder to travel with and even fit like the big strollers and stuff in the back. So it is getting there. But like she said, a lot of the bigger SUVs that you're going to see... Tellurides, Escalades, Yukons, Suburbans, Ford Excursions or whatever they're called. Excursion?
I probably could do it.
Expedition?
Expedition. I don't know. But I probably could do it. I just need to like...
You'd have to get used to it.
I need to get used to a bigger car again. So I'm waiting till I have to.
If we're taking that child number up, you have to.
Thanks.
But for now, we do still love the Tesla, and I think we're good for now. When we do start to travel again next year with suitcases and stuff, we'll
have
reassess.
To think about it. Yeah, we'll reassess.
Yeah, good word. Can't spell it. Good word.
Why are you so funny today?
I didn't finish that question. Let me continue.
Okay.
Can Evan do many videos on how to be a great husband?
You made that up.
You read it. Evan, you really are tender-hearted to the kids and Carlin, who is so beautiful.
Aw, that's so nice. But that's actually very true. You should do videos on how to. How do you do it? Tell us.
Yeah. No, I don't really. That's very kind. No, I'll probably take that out. No, I'm the editor. I'll probably keep it in. I'm just kidding. That is very kind, but it's not true.
Gosh, sometimes I really love you. You're funny.
Oh, man. Thank you. Is Evan going to find a new job now that the boutique is closing? Oh, golly gee. This is news to me. Am I getting fired? Boss?
I can't cry. I have an actual tear.
Oh, that's funny stuff.
I have an actual tear, Evan.
Sorry, camera cut off. I think it filled up the card, or these record like 30 minutes at a time. Something make me get up. Lots of work. But if we were talking and you missed a question or two, I don't even know when it stopped. But anyways, I think we are going to end it there. This was a fun one. You know, just chilling, enjoying time, sitting here holding the baby.
Oh,
but that's it for a postpartum Q&A. I think that about wraps it up. Her doctor's appointment is coming up soon.
Next week.
That will officially get us, I guess, out
Cleared.
of postpartum. Is that
Does
postpartum?
it happen that fast?
Yeah, right? Isn't postpartum up to the 6-week mark?
I need to chat GPT that. I feel like I want to be postpartum a lot longer. It's like my excuse for my deal.
What time limit is considered postpartum after having a baby? Like, how long are you a postpartum?
I'm 1.5 years postpartum.
Lasting about 6 weeks, yes. If everything goes well and everything. Could take closer to 3 to 6 months depending on like how everything's
I'm going to go 3 to 6 months for myself.
All right. We love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you next week.